Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. One of my latest videos is The Punisher and The Terminator. You also have 4 new Marvel Selects. And check out one of my favorite videos, which is Studio Series Jetfire. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. Had to stop and refuel. This is just something so simple that we in Miami do. It's called a rib sandwich, where you actually take your barbecue ribs and put them between two pieces of bread, and that's why you eat it. Yeah. Also got something else. I got a nice little Seagram's passion fruit mango to go with it. So, oh yeah, let's do this. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel's Fair Hall Direct Edition. Allow my 6 fingers to interrupt the video. Probably gonna keep this guy up for a while, man. This is like one of my favorite Toy Biz Marvel Legends. This is a Punisher. I did like a review on him like 2 videos back, but we're going back to basics, so I'm a little excited. This is not single issues. It's going to be a little bit of paperbacks and hardcovers, but you know how we do on this channel. Let's get into some comics. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by Let's Buy Kimmy and my fake Darth Maul from China. Alright, you know, you go to letsbuykimmy.com and get all your makeup needs. This is your backdrop for today. Just some cool comics, because we're getting back to the basics. That's a lenticular. Batman, where's Riddler at? There you go. You gotta turn the camera. No Riddler. Riddler. Punisher. Alright, let's do this. Let's get into some comics. So I already told you that I was reading this Harleen, and it took me a while to get through it. Probably like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. Or maybe even 3 weeks, I'm not sure. But very good book. It basically talked about her being a psychiatrist before she became Harley Quinn. And I didn't think that it would keep my interest, but it actually did. It was actually a very good book. I didn't get too frustrated at the fact that she wasn't Harley Quinn in this book. It was an origins kind of book. And it really, for it being an origins book, and it's not actually her in her original getup and her being crazy and all that, it really did spark my interest. So it was a very good book, had to be very good, because like I said, without the main character that she already is, and it was being an origin book, it was very, very good. Very good. And let me show you this. Allow my sexy fingers to interrupt the video. Let me show you this. So you got the slip cover, right? Or the dust cover. So you take that off, and boom, there you have it. You have regular Harley Quinn, and all this blood and stuff on her face, and the glasses. And here's look at the back of it. And I don't want to tell you too much about it, but it's very modern. It's very up to date. It's a very up to date look at her past and her brain or whatever, and how she became Harley Quinn. Matter of fact, it doesn't even touch on. It only touches on the psychiatrist part and her snapping. It doesn't talk about the enhancements to her body or anything like that. It only focuses on Arkham Asylum. So very good. So there you have it, D from Simply Incredible Podcast. This is definitely a recommended book for any Harley Quinn fan, and I had a real good time reading it. It wasn't hard to read. It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't too much dialogue. It was really awesome. I give it, out of 1 to 10 stars, I give it a 9.5. It was almost down there perfect. All right, so let's keep going. So I get a package from my boy, Comic Book Wendell, and they put this in the mail that was all bent up and folded. But I didn't, go crazy, because sometimes they can actually send it like that, and it still comes in pristine condition. And this caught me off guard. You guys ready? All right, let's look at what Comic Book Wendell sent me. So this is it. It's called Bitter Root, and it's about a family that basically ghost hunts, and what is it called? in Harlem. So it's going to be a pretty cool read. This is your indie corner, one of your indie corners, because the next book I have is the indie book. And also, too, it's just a nice, good break from reality as far as Marvel and DC. It's called Bitter Root. Let's look at it. And yeah, it just looks awesome. It's about a family of ghost hunters, and something happened to where half the family, got taken out. So now it's up to the cousins to kind of do this. And this is by Image Comics, Volume One, called Family Business. This is called. This video is called Back to Business, or Back to the Basics. Yeah, Back to the Basics. So yeah, man, I just can't wait to read it. So here's a cool look at the front. Matter of fact, I almost started reading it right before this video. I said, let me make this video before I start reading it. Image Comic logo, the back of it. The family name is hard for me to pronounce, so I'm just going to pronounce it the way that I think I can. So it says, once the Sangres were known as the greatest monster hunting family of all time. Their specialty? Curing the souls of those infected by hate. Now the days are fading. A terrible tragedy has claimed most of the family, and the remaining cousins find themselves divided by their methods. But with the new breed of monsters loose on the streets of Harlem, the Sangres family will have to come together to stop it, or watch the human race fall to untold evil. So it looks very cool, very promising. First time I've actually went really out of the box as far as indie is concerned. Most of my books have some kind of tie to some kind of mainstream, but this Bitter Root looks totally, new and totally awesome, and just totally like from left field. I'm probably going to really enjoy that one. I'll let you guys know. You guys ready to get into your main event? All right, let's do this. Alrighty, getting back to the basics. When's the last time I showed you one of these volumes? I've actually had this probably like almost a month in my collection, but I haven't showed you guys because I haven't actually read it yet. I've been holding it because I've been actually reading that Harleen and other stuff, but I'm ready to start reading this. This is not like a new volume or anything. It's actually like a volume that people already have who's been reading this, but I'm just not getting to it. And this story is basically going to be about Slash and his Hulk-like mind, how he's going to snap and just, I heard he snapped in this book and really, really went off. So I can't wait to read it. Can't wait to catch up on my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IDW collection. I only have like 2 more books and I'll be current. And I'm definitely once I get into this book, I already know. I'm going to run through it, and then I'm going to get the other 2 books and I'll totally be current. When I totally get current on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I actually want to start the Transformers run, because I heard the Transformers IDW is real good. And so this is your indie corner. This is IDW. You got Image, and you got Harleen. And I'm just excited about reading. I know I've been bringing you a lot of action figures, but we have to go back to the basics and go back to the basic stuff, which is the love of comics. So here's a cool look at the front of it with Slash on it, eyes glowing. Here's the volume. That's volume 9. So we're up to volume 9 in our collection. A cool look at Slash on the back. Like I said, he reminds me of the Hulk in more ways than one. He has that brutal side to him where it's no brain activity, and then he has the other side to him where he's super, super smart. So you have Agent Bishop's long hunt for the mutants begins in earnest, and no one is safe. Okay? So the Manimals are the first target, but the Turtles' turn will come soon enough. They'll be hunted like never before. Alopex and Nobody are looking for a little rest and relaxation, but get more than they are asked for when they become the unwilling guests of the never-ending party thrown at the Hisonic Toad Baron. Plus, Kyra is always embodied the Foot Clan, with the clans under the control of Splinter. With the path will she take during her travels to Japan? Danger, intrigue, her, Koya, and Bludgeon. So, basically, if you don't know any of these characters, it's really hard to follow that synopsis, but it just let me know that there's a lot going on in this book, but I know usually if the character is on the front of the book, it centers around that character's story. So, and I've saw reviews on this book, so I can't wait to get into it. So there you have it. Back to basics. Comic books. That's what we love to do. You guys be safe during this crisis, and if you having an itch because you can't go to your comic book shop, please just go ahead and shop online. You still have those resources where you can keep your local LCS in business by actually having them to ship their comic books out to you. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. You girls and guys be safe out there. Remember words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love and on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. With every day you get stronger, and it might seem like you backtrack a little bit, but you're gonna get stronger. Eventually all wounds heal. You be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace.